Don't forget the doc. Several network participants recently called into Dr. Rick Wright's Old School Sundays radio show. Check this out.
Hey, Danielle Douglas, how you doing, darling? What's on your mind this afternoon?
Well, Professor Wright, I'm doing wonderful on this beautiful summer day that we're having. And today I wanted to speak to your small business owners, the listeners of Power 106.9, about cash flow. You know, there was a survey that was done by American Express Open, and what was found from this particular survey was that 60% of small businesses are having cash flow issues due to the economy. And more specifically, half of business owners, 53%, are concerned about how they are going to have enough cash to pay their bills in the next 6 months. So it's really, really important that the small business owners monitor their cash flow because, you know, a business can stay in business if they're not profitable, but they cannot stay in business if they don't have any cash coming in. So what's cash flow? It really is all the money that comes into your business and what goes out of your business. And I wanted to share with the Power 106.9 family listeners 10 tips that they can implement to ensure that they have cash flow coming into their business. And one is that they need to identify the customers who have not paid them in the past 30 days and therefore aggressively pursue overdue accounts. Tip number 3, that was 2 tips in one, was offer incentives for early payment. Tip number 4 is offer convenient payment options, maybe cash, credit cards, or checks. Tip number 5 is bill on a timely basis. Tip number 6 is make wise inventory purchases, and this is critically important, especially when you're just starting your business, because oftentimes what small business owners will do is that they will buy too much inventory. Tip number 7 is liquidate slow-moving or obsolete inventory. Tip number 8 is increase sales and marketing to sell your product and service. It's very important that small business owners look at the different opportunities that are out there, maybe getting certified as a minority and woman business owner so they could take advantage of government opportunities as well as opportunities with major organizations. Tip number 9 is buy from companies offering longer payment terms. And the last tip is negotiate payment terms that allow you to pay based on when the services are delivered, not when you actually purchase them. So these, again, are 10 tips that the small business owners of the Power 106.9 family could really think about in regards to getting cash in their business quicker because, again, cash is the lifeblood of any organization, and cash is king.
Well, Danielle, thank you so much for your financial tips, small business owners. And Danielle, how can we make communications or connections with you in New York City?
Well, the Power 6.9 family listeners can go to my website, and that is www.inspire2vision.com. Inspire2Vision is all one word, and 2 is P-O. So, again, that's www.inspire2vision.com. Or they can reach me at area code 718-977-1775. So I look forward to talking to you soon, Professor Wright, and everyone have a wonderful 4th of July holiday weekend, and I'll speak to you in a couple of weeks.
Okay, Danielle, love you, darling, and thank you so much for all those financial tips. You stay strong.
Okay, have a great afternoon.
Okay, you take care of New York City. Danielle Douglas checking in from New York City. All right, so get to all the Syracuse University alums throughout the world. Checking out Dr. Rick Wright, Power 106.9 Old School Sunday. On a big bad Sunday afternoon, Dr. Rick Wright live and well in Syracuse here at Power 106.9 Radio. Do it.
The network reminds you that you too may call into Dr. Rick Wright on Sundays between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check in with the doc at area code 315-428-1069. Don't forget the doc.